It's not about being able to say, oh, there's a distraction coming. Let me block this distraction. It's about really being able to say, no, I'm going to stay focused on the things that are a priority to me. And if I stay focused on the things that are a priority to me, guess what? The things that are coming as a distraction, they won't distract you. They won't get you off kilter. They won't bother you at all. Why? Because I ain't letting that bother me. I'm gonna be literally like a Kentucky Derby horse, literally focused on what I got going on. I'm not worried who's to the right or who's to the left. I'm trying to run and get to the finish because I'm focused, right?
It's Philip Edge.
It's called Ask Uncle Phil. And with Ask Uncle Phil, these are questions that people have come and they have literally asked me, right? So because these folks have asked me all these questions, now it's my job to make sure that I ask you the questions, and share them with you so we can actually have some conversation. So there are 5 questions. I just want to throw them at you real quick. First question says, how do you stay focused when distractions pop up? Let me say it again. How do you stay focused when distractions pop up? Y'all listen. Distractions are going to pop up. They are. But I want you to understand that your focus is not about blocking distractions. Can I say it again? Your focus isn't about blocking distractions. Your focus is all about prioritizing the things that matter. Can I say it? Right? Can I say it one more time for you? It's not about being able to say, oh, there's a distraction coming. Let me block this distraction. It's about really being able to say, no, I'm going to stay focused on the things that are a priority to me. And if I stay focused on the things that are a priority to me, guess what? The things that are coming as a distraction, they won't distract you. They won't get you off kilter. They won't bother you at all. Why? Because I ain't letting that bother me. I'm going to be literally like a Kentucky Derby horse, literally focused on what I got going on. I'm not worried who's to the right or who's to the left. I'm trying to run and get to the finish because I'm focused, right? So when we think about distractions, because they're going to pop up, y'all. It's called life. It's going to pop up. But just because life pops up and distractions pop up, that doesn't mean that you need to give it your attention. Why? Because I'm going to prioritize the things in my life that matter. So I hope that made sense for you. Hope that made sense. Second question, John. This is your question. John says, "What's one habit you recommend we build in 2025?" What's one habit you recommend we build in 2025? I would say the habit of showing up daily, right? I need you to just show up. I'm just being honest with you. If we can get into the place where we're just showing up, right? Remember what I said about the gym, right? I want to go to the gym, but my goal is not to go to the gym. My goal is just to get to the parking lot. Because I know if I drive to that parking lot, right, I got a high probability that I'm going to walk inside the gym. So the habit that I want you to build this year, the habit that I want you to grow this year is literally just show up, right? Just show up daily. Because if you show up, things can change. If you show up, life can shift. You have everything that you need to not only help you, but to help other people. But you got to show up. You got to be there to make it happen, right? And here's the other thing, and I probably should have said this: show up consistently. I think that's the big one. Show up consistently. I don't need you just to show up to be showing up. I need you to show up with intention, and I need you to make a habit of being there every single day. Show up, right? One thing that I'm doing with our live show, right? Winning Starts Here. I'm making a commitment to show up and to create an atmosphere one time a week where I can come, I can answer questions, right? I can share stories. I can do what I do, right? Because I believe that if I can do what I do, it's not only going to help me, I'm also believing that it's going to help you, right? See, for me, I'm in a goal this year, right? I got a goal to help 100,000 people, right? I want to help people to know that they matter, that they worth it, and they're capable. They have everything that they need to be successful. But if I show up every single day will be one more step towards getting to that 100,000 people, right? By the way, if you like what you're hearing and you have not shared this out, if you are not commenting, go ahead and share this out. You are also a part of the mechanism that's going to help me to reach 100,000 people. So go ahead, hit that share button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and please go ahead and comment on the page. So question number one was, how do you stay focused when distractions pop up? Question number two, what's one habit you recommend we build in 2025? Question number three, how do I handle setbacks without losing momentum? That's a good one right there. How do I handle setbacks without losing momentum? Um, let me answer that by saying this. First of all, I believe we have to redefine what a setback actually is. Okay, we have to redefine what a setback is. A setback is not a failure. Let that marinate for a second. A setback is not a failure. All a setback is a lesson that you're learning and feedback that you're being given. That's a gift, y'all. And I don't know about you, but when you get a gift, you should say thank you, right? That is a gift. So I don't want you to think about failures as like, oh man, it's over and done with. No, just a little bit of feedback that you're getting. It's just a lesson that you're learning. Now here's the thing. What are you going to do with that lesson? What are you going to do with that information that you just received? My hope is that you learn from it and you grow from it. Okay? That's my hope, is that you learn from it and that you grow from it. And if you do that, you shouldn't lose momentum, right? A detour don't mean you off the course. It just meant you had to go a different way. Detours can also be good, because if you take the detour, that means you don't have to sit in traffic. Oh, I hope you felt that right there. You don't got to sit in traffic. You took the detour. May take just a few minutes longer, right? Because you took the detour. But in taking the detour, it's gonna get you back on the pathway, back on the journey. So I hope that answers your question right there. How do I handle setbacks without losing momentum? They're not. It's not failure, right? It's not failure. It's feedback. It's a lesson. But you got to keep on going. Got to keep on going. All right. Two more questions. Two more questions. What if my vision feels overwhelming? What if my vision feels overwhelming? That's a good one. Hmm. What if my vision feels overwhelming? This is what I say. All of us, the vision that we're given, it's a big vision. It better be a big vision, right? It better be a big vision. It better be huge. It better be huge, right? It better be so big that when you look at it, you're like, man, there ain't no way that I can do this thing by myself. And you're absolutely right. You should not be able to accomplish it by yourself, right? You're gonna need other people who are gonna be there to help you, to support you, to pick you up, to lean on, right? You're going to need that. Here's the truth of the matter is, big goals are achieved in small steps. Big goals are achieved in small steps. So what I need you to do, instead of focusing on how big it is and how overwhelming it is, I want you to focus on just winning today. What can you do today? What small step can you take today? What thing can you accomplish today, so that when you lay your head down on your pillow, lay your head on your pillow. Like when you, oh my bad, y'all, I just had a flashback. When you lay your head on your pillow, you know that you have done everything that you can. That should be the goal. Just win the day, right? If you win the day, the rest is gonna take care of itself. But you got to win the day. You got to win the day. You got to keep on going, right? See, if you can win the day, again, you shouldn't be overwhelmed, because you've come to grow and understand that big goals are achieved in small steps. Ain't nothing wrong with taking a small step. You don't have to, do the long jump every single time out there. Take a little step. That's what you need. So hopefully that worked for you. Last question. How do I keep my standards high when others settle? Ooh, how do I keep my standards high when others settle? Yeah, that's a good one right there. Um, I'm gonna answer it this way: your standards are about you, not them. It ain't about them. This is about you. Watch this. The vision that you were given, it was given to you, not them. I don't expect them to understand. I don't expect them to have an answer. I don't expect them to have a solution. You know why? Because the problem was given to you. The vision was given to you, right? So because it's given to you, I can't be worried about what everybody else is doing. They're Look, that ain't my business. Let them worry about what they got going on with their stuff, and you worry about what you got going on with your stuff, because your standards, they're about you, not about them. So just because everybody else is dunking on 7.5 feet, that don't mean that you lower your goal too. Now you keep on working, keep on doing them calf raises, you keep on doing them squats, you keep on doing whatever you need to do, right? Because eventually, even though you might only be able to dunk on 7.5, 8 right now, when you keep on working, 10 is coming. 10 is coming. So don't settle for good when great is your lot. Yep. Don't settle for good when great is your lot. Jim Collins said it best. He says, good is the enemy of great. So we got to stop settling. All right. So those are my questions for the day. I hope they blessed you. I hope they made sense for you. If you have another question, go ahead, put your question inside of the comments box. Let me know, right? And as you put the question in the comments box, I'll do my best to either answer it inside of the actual comments, and or maybe during our next show, I'll be able to do a little something and read.
It's Philip Edge.